Welcome to World Social Work Day. My name is Ruth Stark, and I'm the President of the International Federation of Social Workers. I'm joining with 3 million colleagues across the world in 128 countries to celebrate Social Work Day. This is a time when we can explain to politicians, to the media, to civil society, what it is that we do as a profession that makes a difference in the world. And that is the reason why many people become social workers. We want to make a difference. We want it to be a better place. This is the world we live in, and we want to be part of it, improving and being inclusive and being sustainable. I was talking with a retired social worker the other day who was explaining about taking students on placement to learn how to do the job. And her starting point for every placement was in our code of ethics. This is the document that we use to guide us in the way that we work. And it is also the foundation of our global social work agenda. And we started our global agenda with recognizing the inequalities in our societies. We moved on to recognize that it is really critical to combat inequality, that we treat every single person on this planet with dignity and respect. The third theme of our global agenda has been about the environment, climate change, where people live. Do they live in damp housing? Do they have housing? Are they suffering from catastrophes like floods and earthquakes? Or is the damage that is being done behind closed doors with domestic abuse and violence? Or in wars where people have no power to escape, to find a better life? These are the kind of situations where social workers and people who are experiencing the catastrophes and the traumas of their lives, this is where we meet. And we journey together for a while until they get to a better place and they can feel that they are part of and contributing to their communities, to their villages, to their towns, to their cities, to their countries, and to the world. Because if we don't have social health, we don't have economic health. And politicians and the media really have to wake up to this. The economists like Angus Dayton have been telling us this. He might get a Nobel Prize for economic research, but the message is so fundamental. We cannot go on in some of the same patterns that we have been doing with the status quo, social protection systems that feed the dependency culture, that don't honour people enough to help them transform their lives. Social work is about change. It's about working with people towards change. It's about co-production, working with people. It's about having an agreed journey that we are going on. Social work has so much to contribute to our peaceful world. And that is why people join the profession. 3 million of us around the world, at least in 128 countries. We are a social movement for social justice, and we need to be using today and other days of the year to be promoting and telling people about what we have to do in order to get that change that we all want to see, so that we can have sustainable, inclusive, wonderful communities to live in. That has to be the dream of every social worker. Enjoy the day, take the challenge, and let's keep working to get the kind of world that we want, that will have the kind of supports and services that we will need at one time in our lives or another. Let us work together for really strong communities. Thank you.